I'm doing a try not to edit, and we're gonna play this game right here, bruh. And whatever happens, happens, man. Day 1, unexpected guest. The car's engine purred softly as it glided along the snow-covered road, creating a rhythmic hum that harmonized with the tranquility of the winter landscape. The world outside seemed hushed and still, as if nature itself had been silenced by a blanket of pristine snow. Through the windshield, the scene unfolded like a postcard come to life. The snow-laden trees stood tall, their branches delicately adorned with glistening crystals. What are we even reading, bro? Each limb reached out towards the sky as if yearning to touch the falling snowflakes. The height of the snow bent some branches, creating graceful arches that framed the road ahead. As the car made its way through the winter wonderland, the snowscape seemed to stretch out infinitely in every direction. The vastness of the scenery was both I never told y'all, but this is a Zulu word, the first AWE. It's like how you doing, man? Like, you feel me? But inspiring and humbling. So you continue to look around and wander from the warmth and comfort of your vehicle. For you, this is a whole new experience coming from a busy city life. The little cub cabin retreat. It was advertised as the coziest escape in the heart of snowy mountain wilderness. Unplug and experience tranquility and the unforgettable views of snow-capped peaks and towering pine trees right outside your window. It sounded like exactly what you needed at the time, and you immediately booked the cabin for just for a week. And my girl, you look down at the directions, you download it again. Turn onto Little Cub Trail, and it's the first cabin on the left. You slow the car as you approach a sign. Some of the letters of Little Cub peek out from under the snow. You turn into the trail and your car bumps along the unpaved, snowy dirt path. You look around attentively for the first cabin. You see through the increasing snowfall. The wind suddenly stops whipping snow around fervor, and the road ahead of you quickly disappears. You feel a pang in your chest as the sight of your breath quickens. Your eyes begin darting between the trees looking for this damn cabin. So much for the forecast of light snow today. Hopefully you get there soon in case the snow gets worse. Finally, you had been looking forward to this getaway for a couple of weeks, and there it is. You take some time to fully take in the interior from the safety of your car. Now the idea of a private snowy cabin makes you lonely, relaxed, nervous, excited. I'm kinda nervous because I'm alone in the snow, bro. Come on now. You're nervous about it now. You've never been somewhere like this before, and you're not sure what will happen up here in the mountains. So, bro, we're in the mountains right now, in the snow, alone, bro. Come on, bro. Judging from the unexpected shift in the weather already, the drive here was already a bit more stressful than anticipated. Being alone on a mountain far from anyone and anywhere familiar is making me more nervous by the seconds. You see, that's what I said. Being alone in a cabin in the middle of the snow, in mountains. Like what? What, bro? Maybe you'd calm down once you get to your destination and get a chance to settle in. You squint through the falling snow trying to make out the numbers on the cabin. The snow is already starting to calm down quickly and you feel an urgency to get indoors. Snow had covered the sign, but this one looked like the picture in the booking, so you pulled onto the snow-covered path. Bro, this is a bad idea, but feel a wave of relief to have finally arrived. The drive up the mountain was like Rainbow Road, and then the snow, while beautiful, made for an even more challenging drive. Your little cabin is surrounded by trees and there are no neighbors in sight. A large stretch of wilderness ensures you plenty of privacy. You hurriedly lug your stuff out your car. Up to the cabin, it's not much, just a suitcase for the week, right? Looking at the snow, maybe you should have packed even thicker winter clothes. Yeah, you gotta think, man. The icy environment chills the delicate skin on your face. Yeah, you get close, okay? Right, okay? You bundle to the cabin eager to get out of the cold. Ah, it's already unlocked. Is this normal for remote cabins? Already unlocked? That's a red flag, bro. That's a whole red flag. As you step in, okay. Hold on. Like, do these getaway cabins or like Airbnb's stuff, dude? Do these like get unlocked or do they just give you the key and go unlock it yourself? Cause I don't know, man. This is sketchy. This is sketchy, bro. As you step inside, the warmth of being out of the elements immediately greets you, but it could certainly be warmer. You set down your things by the door and quickly set about lighting the fire in the fireplace. Conveniently, there's some wood and a lighter by the hearth. But yeah. You take in the cabin's interior and it's as cozy as described, if not a bit more messy than expected. Did they not clean up the place? There's stuff still laid out in the table, okay? Looks like the place hasn't been swept in a while too. It has a lived-in feel and is ready for someone to move in. The warm glow from the hearth. Bro, don't just, I don't know what's a hearth, bro. What is a hearth? What is a hearth? Is that the fire? Is that it? Is that the hearth? Bro, some books are resting on the worn wooden table and shelves. You hurry over the I hear that? You hurry over to inspect the tiny kitchenette and you are pleasantly surprised that it's fully stocked. Wow, it looks like mystery meat and a lot of junk food. Still, that's pretty generous of the people running this place. We had expected to get bro, you get food later in the town when the snow let up. Bro, I keep hearing the door or something, bro. It's a bit of a drive, but there is a small town with a grocery store around here. You can look more closely around the rest of the cabin later. Right now, you just wanted a warm drink. You look into the kitchen drawers and find a couple of options to choose from. All of them are of the instant drink variety, but beggars can't be choosers, right? What do you want to drink? Give me the hot cocoa. You grab a packet of an instant hot cocoa, then you find a pot to start to heat some water on the gas stove. It's been a while since you've used one of these, right? You check your phone and there's no signal. You do spot a landline on the countertop if you need to call anyone. It's been a while since you've seen one of these too. Another reminder of how far from civilization you are. when you think about it like that, it's scary, bro. Like another reminder of how far from civilization you are. Oh man, like if you like think, like if you put that into your mind, like you're far from civilization, you can't get any help. Some might go wrong, and bro, the pot of water simmers on the stove and you pour some into a cup of your hot cocoa. The smell of the hot cocoa fills the room and the warmth from the cup warms your frozen hands. The window rattles suddenly and you jump from your thoughts. The snowing from earlier has really picked up into a storm now. The heavy fall of snow blurring the landscape out the window. The wind howls and rattles the window again. The sharp, erratic bursts made you flinch every time. Snow now slams against the cabin in chaotic flurry. Yo, you wonder if the windows could hold against the storm's fury. Fury, okay. That's a bit concerning, but it's a perfect contrast to the safety of the cabin. The cabin was a small sanctuary that was holding back the icy wilderness beyond its walls. Luckily, you have food here and made it before the weather took a turn for the worse. Snowed in or not, you were planning on bunkering down here initially anyway. Here we go. The moment we've all been waiting for. The moment we've all been waiting for. You snap your head towards the sound and you feel your heart racing with fear. You weren't expecting anyone, and the thought of a stranger out here in the middle of nowhere during the snowstorm sent a shiver down your spine. But maybe it was the cabin host or someone that needed help. You set down your drink. Now they're gonna tell me to rather open the door or not open the door. I'm telling you, look, bro. Oh my, who is it? I'm not opening the door. For all I feel like a couple of minutes there is no one knocking on. Oh nah, I'm scared. There's no people on the door, so you can see who's in there. Oh, eventually you quietly sneak over the window and try to peek out, but no one can see you. It's hard to see with snow already freezing you. Okay, hopefully whoever is just that maybe they got from the wrong place. As you're about to return, you top slows like the noise, the hinge door. Oh! And there, a tall, looming figure towers over you before you can act. Your mind races with fear and uncertainty. Who are they? What do they want? You take your hesitance, step back, your heart pounding in your chest. My nigga, who are you? Like, you wait for them to speak, to move, to do. Them? Who's them, bro? Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. Hey, if y'all wanna see more of this, now I'm ending this, bro. If y'all wanna see more of this, comment down below. If y'all wanna see more of Chilling Devotion, because this, like, we just moved in. We rented a cabin. We're lit, bro. But don't go around renting cabins in the middle of snow in the mountains, bro. You see this man right here? He is not a force to be reckoned with. Look at his eyes, bro. Ain't no human being in this earth has these eyes. Come on, dude. Like, leave a like and subscribe to Road to 100 subs. Let's go.